Their X's and O's get down and dirty, whatever. All right, ready?
Okay.
This is for both of you. I start my day doing what? Alanis.
Breastfeeding.
Good answer. Sustaining life.
Meditating.
Every day?
That's how I start.
For how long?
Well, after going to Joe Dispenza's week-long retreat and doing
You're like 14 hours a morning.
90-minute minimums, I did an hour this morning.
Wow, that's impressive.
If you were not doing what you're doing, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be an author, keynote talking, and was just kind of doing anyway. So
Gosh, I could never see that.
some sort of therapeutic something.
Yeah, me too. I would say that I've always said I was curious about being a therapist.
Yeah, nice.
I want to solve problems, and I'm so interested in the nature of thought and what's really going on. I'm very interested in truth on every level. So like the truth behind the emotion, the truth behind the pain, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's happening underneath.
Yeah. Or maybe I saw the word cosmology and saw the definition of it, and I'm like, maybe I'd be a cosmologist.
Yeah. I would like to be
the reality of the universe. Oh.
I would like to be an esthetician cosmologist.
Really?
I have about 1,000 archetypal side parallel universe lives. There's one part of me that has a shaved head, lives in India. She's been there forever. Then there's another part that had no kids and she's doing her own magical thing. There's a therapist who dresses really. There's all these archetypes that are being lived out because in this particular lifetime, there's only so many you can do. And I squeeze in as many as I can, but.
They're probably happening. I had an Akashic reading the other day, and she's like, you're doing this it's like a binary star dance, and you're doing this in the Palladian Syrian star system. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And, this life here. And I'm like, oh, God, I'm just so fascinated with that stuff.
It's so fun. I mean, the multiversity. Yeah.
You said you wanted to be a singer when you were younger? Is that
right? I did want to be a singer when I was, so the first thing I wanted to be was a secretary, because my sister and I, when my parents were working really late at their glass shop, we would have this area that was like a table, and we'd use old calendars and pretend like we were secretaries. And
nice.
Secretary. Then I wanted to be a veterinarian because I love animals. And then
that's a fun parallel universe. Are you seeing the universes as you're talking?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then I wanted to be a singer. And so I actually took lessons for one summer, and I got really weirded out by my teacher because he would touch my stomach and things like that. And I was like, he's kind of icky. And he's just it just didn't feel right. And I was like, and it was, closed doors. And I was just kind of got that vibe. I don't think I want to be alone in a room with that guy. And so I took for one summer.
What's your favorite thing to sing?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Okay.
No, I love singing everything. I sing super loud and I'm obnoxious and I don't even care. I'll be in the car, I'll be anywhere, and I'll be like, I just want you to know I'd like to sing. And so
good.
Just good enough for people are like, oh, you're pretty.
And that's nice.
I'm like, yes, by the way, when I turn the volume down in my car by myself to check how good I actually am, I'm not. So
so never turn the volume down then.
You know what makes me laugh is I used to, like you said about playing secretary, I used to play school. And then when the pandemic hit, I was like, oh my God, I'm playing school for real. For real. I'm making lists for my kids on whiteboards. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, there's something fun, not funny. Obviously it's very serious, but there is something humorous and light to the fact that now, you're sort of forced to do it day in and day out.
Yes. Well, that's your parallel universe. You're a teacher. I mean, you are a teacher anyway. Obviously, in this position, even.
Maybe. Oh, that's interesting. That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool thing. That is
good
cool.
point, Alanis.
All right.
Well, thanks.
You're carrying on. What do each of you make sure that you do before you take the stage or the track?
Pee.
Yeah, pee.
Oh. Did you have to pee in your fire suit?
I tried one time. I was at the Indy 500. Maybe my second year, because race car drivers would pee in our suits. Because
you have to.
I'm saying we as if I did it. I didn't, but because you're in the car for 3 to 5 hours. And so anyway, I remember it was the first caution at the Indy 500, maybe my second year, and I remember thinking, oh my God, it's only lap 20 of 200, and
God.
I have to pee already. And so I was going down the front straightaway under caution. I thought, just go, man.
Really? Did it work?
And I was like, nope. Ever since Ever since I was
stage fright, or
2,
you
I
just-
can't do this. I couldn't do it.
Wow,
It's weird.
but there's nothing worse than being on stage and needing to go to the
I
bathroom.
would say also the other thing is, other than especially being on stage, like people looking at you and
you're
like
trying to move, but you're trying to
ladder,
not move.
like, but the other thing I would do too is pray.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. My bandmates and I, we call it the huddle, and I'll just say an intention if someone in our team needs some love, or an intention for the audience, or just setting an intention of why we're even here.